headed back to the island to hang some apples and put a game cam trap that we are hoping will be successful.
A slip.
You got it. You're home stretch now.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I'm still filming. All right, so we came out here about 3 weeks ago. We've had a lot of rain, and if you look here beside my boot, zoom out, right here in this area appears to be something stepped, and then right here also appears that something stepped walking through bipedal. It could have been very well a hunter, but either way, we'll keep our eye out. We've been hanging apples on the island for quite some time now. Recently, we've started suspending them from trees with fishing line. We believe this method narrows down what can actually grab them. And this trip we're hopeful, especially now that we've found more tracks.
Looks like there's even a break in the middle.
Point it out.
Right here, see my cell phone right here? It's just to this side of my cell phone. You can look down here and see the heel impression. It goes up into what looks like to be splayed toes. Here, 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 here. And it's hard to see with the leaf litter.
Something big has been coming through this area. All signs are pointing to it. We have something special we're gonna try to see if we can figure out what exactly it is. So where at? Should we go on off in here a little bit further and do it? Or just right here where all the tracks are at?
I think right here where the tracks are at, because they'll hear it and they'll say, I know where that's at. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. So what we need to do, pick us a spot that's in the open, because we're gonna cover this, remember?
Right by this tree.
Okay. On the base of this tree, you think? Because I want to lean it out.
Okay. Let's ride along the trail.
Once it's quiet out here.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna catch something, boy. I'm gonna go up this road to these culverts where we had some activity and see if I can't draw something in. A good idea for you, since you got the dash cam in your truck, is to ride around these back roads and see if we can't see anything crossing the road, or possibly flesh something out and send something your way.
Sounds good.
And then you guys meet me back here and pick me up in the morning.
Cool.
All right? Mm-hmm. All right, man.
So what we're doing is, a lot of sightings occur at night when you're driving. People see, you know, crossing the road or what have you. So we're gonna just drive around through these backwoods here, these country roads, and see if we happen along something. You know, maybe we catch one spooked and running. Maybe it doesn't know which way it's going and it crosses the road in front of us or something like that.
When I went out by myself, what I did was, in my head, I knew I was going to take a different approach to try to get some results. I'm out here on the trail out here in Willoney, and I just got to this spot, and there's a smell. It smells real sweet. It's like a sage. So far, when I've had activity out here, that's one of the things that we can usually smell. One of those scents that's in the air, and then after that we have activity. I'm gonna continue up this road and I'll let you know how it turns out. And that is kind of taking more of a paranormal investigative approach to the Bigfoot scenario. All right, I've made it down here almost all the way to these culverts, and I'm starting to hear some noises. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the camera on and keep it on record, and hopefully this mic is gonna pick up the same noises that I'm hearing. It kind of sounds like a little bit of, sounds like some footsteps off in the distance a little bit. Over here to my right side, I'm going to turn the camera down and maybe let you catch a glimpse of what I'm seeing.
The reason I do that is because there's so many sightings and reports of people seeing lights before they have any Bigfoot activity. There's even sightings and reports of people actually shooting what they see as a Bigfoot, and they're sure that they got a clear shot, but there's no body can be found. So I wanted to take a different out-of-the-box type approach to my investigation that night.
So this spot here, you remember, was where Marty and them had that encounter while we were out walking.
Yeah.
The trail back there, and this is where we smelled the dog food, right down around in this. We got this real strong dog food smell. It smelled like, I don't know, what, 100 pounds of dog food or something?
It smelled like wet, dry dog food. Go into it, and then we come out, we'd smell it, and then we wouldn't smell it.
Yeah, it was really an odd smell. So, maybe this would be one of our better routes we can take.
All right, I'm down here at the culverts, and I'm hearing noises, and I want to see if you guys can pick that up. So I'm going to let the camera run and leave the mic going. Also, some people believe that, the skunk ape or Sasquatch could be, I guess paranormal activity could be attributed to, some sightings and things in the area. So what I'm going to try tonight is, if what's out here isn't a skunk ape, it might be a spirit. I'm going to try to open the lines of communication a little bit and see what happens.
About 5 to 10 minutes into my walk down the road, I started hearing noises. I thought that I would stop at that point and maybe, ask some questions to see if we were dealing with a Bigfoot or possibly a spirit or both.
Is there anybody out here with us? I don't know if the camera picked that up, but I just heard something. If that's you, can you make another noise? Footsteps.
So what I did was I was asking the basic questions. What is your name? Are you out here? Can you let me know you're here?
I can smell that sweet smell again, like it's like a sage or something. I don't know. It's some kind of like a sweet smell. What about a light? Can you make a light?
Well, we've been down back this way, man. So let's roll back down this way.
Okay.
See what's going on down that way.
Sounds good.
We rode around the woods all night, stopping in various places and doing calls or knocks, trying to initiate some kind of response. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get anything to contact us back.
And when I asked it, if you can let me know you're here, I said, can you show me some lights? And after I said that, there was a light that appeared about a softball size or about as big as your fist orb that appeared in the top of a tree.
I asked for lights in the woods, and now there's a light in the woods right over here. I'm showing the camera. I hope you guys can see it through there. Can you come closer? It's like right at the top of a tree. It's like flashing. It's not a tower. And the moon's not in that location. The moon is behind us and higher in the sky. That's just above those trees.
It appeared to move down the tree and get lower, and you could see it move, and I started hearing noises behind me.
There's something there. If that's you, can you give me a sign? It's like dimming and getting brighter. It's not flashing. It's getting dim right now. It's gonna brighten up. It's right there in that tree. It's about as big around as, I don't know, maybe a little bit bigger than a softball.
So what I did was I fixed the camera so you could see half of my face and I could look behind the camera towards what the noise I was hearing, and you guys could still see the light behind me that I was seeing.
What the fuck is that? Okay, I don't know if the camera picked that up, but I thought I heard a voice over here. Oh man, I gotta turn my head and look behind me. I hear something. Okay. Alright, so there's a light in the, I'm trying to get it right there behind me, okay? It's gotten a little bit lower in the woods there. It was at the top of the trees, now it's at the bottom. Seems like it's moving. Is that somebody holding a lantern almost? If that's you, can you come closer? But I'm hearing noises behind me. Oh man. I don't know if the camera picked that up. It's getting a little bit lower.
And I even asked it, I said, can you come closer? And it looked like to me, it came further out of the woods and closer towards my location of where I was at. I think that that's gonna be the approach that I take. I don't think you can discredit it or just take those type of sightings at face value, because, I mean, any type of Bigfoot sighting is taken basically at face value because nothing has been proven definitive yet. So I don't see anything wrong with taking an out-of-the-box approach, and so far, it's yielded results.